tramp.
Time and space stretch out before you.
Hello viewer, my name is Tom Thomas. I am an 18-year-old guy living in Congleton, England. There's nothing special about me, like, I'm not strong, I'm not brave, and I'm definitely not unique. I'm just a guy living life. These are my stories.
You are young and the world is open. So many words.
Friends. They're great most of the time. Friends are your family, the people that you share your dreams with, your goals, your aspirations, your secrets and your sadness. Friends are the people you're going to have a drink with, the people you can hate and love at the same time. The people you can confide in with anything, and the people you know you can rely on. There's nothing on this earth more prized than true friendship. When you're young, you think that to be happy, you need to have as many friends as you can, to be popular, to be liked by everyone. When you get older, however, then you start to learn that that's not true. In life, you only really need one or two really close people to be happy. And this is the story of how I met mine. Currently, I have quite a large group of friends that I know I can trust in, that I love and adore, but things aren't always that way. You see, back in high school, I was known as a weird kid. You know, people didn't want to be near me, they didn't want to be friends with me, or really know me. But that's a fun for story. Anyway, things changed for me in year 7 when I met a guy called George Share. Now me and George go way back to when I was like 4 years old. We used to be quite close friends until he moved to school. But again, that's one of the story.
No, that was not.
Going back to high school, as I said, I was a weird kid. I had no friends, I didn't have a group, but that changed when George came along. Now, me and him bonded with our weirdness and our strangeness, and as time went on, we started to realise that you don't need a lot of people to like you. You only really need each other. So that's what we did. We decided, everyone else, bye bye, and we became a dynamic duo, just me and him. Every day. Every day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Greg, we used to spend our days going and building dens, going and walking up rivers, or sitting at his house playing on his PS2 on games such as Sims and 007. 007 from Bush of Love. That was amazing. Like, that is what sparked our whole love for games. And games now, they're one of the core elements of our group, so thanks George for that. George taught me that friendship should be fun. You know, he taught me that no matter what you're doing or where you are, you should be able to rely on your friends and have a good time. And George also taught me that friendships can last a lifetime. Like I said, I've known George since I was 4 and I'm now 19 in a week. Oh. And anyway, we're still together after all this time, 15 years. So yeah, thanks George for teaching me that friends can last forever whenever I had doubts. Anyways, moving on. A few months later, a new person came along, another weird kid, with long black hair, quite strange habits, had an odd name, and he's called Oscar Tracy Breyer. Anyway, me and Oscar bonded quite quickly, but that might have been because he spent every day after school buying me sweets and chippies, but you know, there's other factors as well. Anyway, me and Oscar hung out a bit and I decided to introduce him to George right away. Now, like George and myself, Oscar was a big lover of games, so right away we got on 007 from Bush of Love and we had a great time. We all bonded together and that's how our little trio started. At weekends I would stay over at Oscar's and we would spend every night at his, just looking up through a skylight in his room, at the stars, and just pondering life. We'd ask each other's life questions, we would share secrets to each other, talk about our feelings, you know, all that stuff. We'd have trust in each other, and we'd get everything off our chest about what's going on. And those were the first few times I started to actually open myself up to people, that I shared my secrets and I let myself be vulnerable. Like, I'd never done that before. I never had anyone I could talk to about stuff, or no one I thought I would want to. And after all those times, I found that I could rely on Oscar for anything. And then in time, I started to talk to George about stuff as well. I started opening up to more people. And then George soon joined in with it, and that trio properly started. And yeah, so Oscar taught me that friends can rely on each other for anything, no matter what they're going through. He taught me that I can just go to my friends and things will be okay. And Oscar also taught me that friends can trust each other, and that you don't have to keep everything inside. You can get things off your chest with your friends. You can just talk to them about things. And for that I'll always be grateful, because even now to this day, 10 years later or so, we are still talking non-stop, and I know that at any moment something's wrong in my life, I can go to any one of my friends and just tell them about everything. Those two will always be two of my closest friends, and those two have been with me from the very beginning, George especially, and thanks to them I've learned so much about just friendship in general. Oscar's always been a moral compass for me, and George has always been there to show me that growing up doesn't mean that you have to get boring. And everything that happens to me in life, all the good things and all the bad things, they're always there with me. They're with me for all the roller coaster that you go through. And that's what you'll find when growing up. As I said, you don't need lots and lots of people liking you. You don't need all these giant groups of people which will probably be fake with you. All you need is one or two people who you know you can trust. And thanks to those two, when I'm around all my friends, I can just be weird and strange. I don't need to feel like I have to act normal, because thanks to those two I've learned I can be whoever the hell I am and not care, because those won't judge me, because they're my friends. There's a big difference between having friends who are just random people you talk to, and having friends who are the people you trust in, that can actually put your life in the hands of. And that's the biggest thing about growing up. It's about learning that. It's about learning who's there for you in the good times and the bad times. Friendship's one of the most important things you'll find in life. I'd say even more important than relationships, because I mean, friends are always there for you. Friendships are and will be, friends are and will be one of the most important things in your life. And friends are and will be one of the most important things in your life. There's no doubt about it. They're the ones you can turn to, and they're the ones you trust. And now, thanks to those two, instead of being the weird kid no one likes, I'm now quite happy. I've got a really close group of friends, about 7 people, and then from that I've got more and more friends all over the place, from all over the world, which I never thought I would have, and it's all thanks to George and Oscar. And if you're watching this, I love you guys. And that was friendship, and what it can do to someone. My life is a very long and complicated one. I'm only 18 and there's still much more to come, and all of it I'll be sharing with you. This is just the beginning.